Okay, so tonight I want to talk about another tool that is excellent for Solidity developers, and the name of the tool is Truffle. It's part of the Truffle Suite, and we also have some other things that go with it. Um, so let's get started. Okay, so you go to the website trufflesuite.com, and they have several things listed here. They have Truffle Teams if you're developing in a team environment. Truffle is a whole environment for working with the Solidity uh, contracts and the Ethereum blockchain. And you can see we have the GitHub repo where we can get it, the documentation. So let's look at what this has. So it lets you manage them. So it lets you do custom deployment, and I would say it'd be very helpful for contract where you have more complex code. You can do automated testing, which is really nice. It could automated testing. I'll tell you a little story about automated testing. So one of my first jobs, I was on the test team, and we had a problem. We had what marketers would call a pain point. So we had to stress test this. It was an application that allowed people to manage massive libraries of documents and on these massive optical drive devices. And so when we had to test them, stress test them, we'd basically take everyone into the lab, and we would just everyone pound on it at once. Okay, so you had all these people spend, and of course, like most testing, they do something and then something would break and everyone had to stop and a developer had to look at it, and it would go back and forth that way. Well, one of my teammates was tasked to automate that testing, and we would then, once he finished his task, they were able to run tests overnight, over weekends. They didn't need anyone to do it. They can stress test the heck out of the system. So you didn't have test engineers being paid to sit around and wait for a developer to go to go take care of whatever problem we were having. So automated testing is extremely valuable. So it looks like it also deployment, migration, simple network management, a whole bunch of stuff. And you can go in the mailing list, which I think I'm going to do. And that's just the Truffle part of this. So they also have teams for team environment Ganache. Let's look at this here. Ganache will fire up a Ethereum blockchain with one click. And there you go. You can have all kinds of stuff built into that. And then the other thing is Drizzle. Collection of front-end libraries that make writing DApp so reactive, and so they have a data store. Because remember, if you're doing something, a smart contract, there's data. There's got to be something that you got to store on the chain. So that's this could be very useful. They extends web, so you have access to all the properties and methods described. So it improves the functionality. You can use an existing store. It has libraries. generating forms. And so what I would like to do, because I think this could be fun because it's something that's very visual and it's something that's very valuable, being able to use a professional tool to do your work, incredibly helpful. So what we're going to be doing, I mean, there's so many things you can do in this realm, but I think this will be a fun break from the heavy, okay, let's get this, blockchain talking to this and that. I do want to cover Avalanche, doing something similar to what we were doing where we can connect it to Remix. But I think I'd like to take a little break from that stuff and take a look at this suite here, see what it has. It looks like it's well documented, it looks like there's a big community, and it looks like it can handle the whole end to end because the thing is that you've got your smart contracts, but you need to talk to them. And that's where the JavaScript and the Reacts come in that we saw the other week, and the libraries. So this looks like a means, if you use their suite, to have everything talking to everything and managing your whole project. So as an individual developer, you probably wouldn't need Truffle teams, but let's say you have a small team working on something, you need some kind of management of various things. Let's see what this offers. So this looks like it integrates with GitHub, which I would expect. And then look at this debugging, test and development networks, manage everything. So now notice this is actually a paid, a whole paid thing. So this is free. This is the free level. This is the pro level, $29 a month. That's for a pro level thing that you can have multiple sandboxes, have all these different tools. And the $30 a month, yeah, probably worth it. And if you're more curious, they have their little webinar. Now this is for looks like the Truffle team. If you just go with the Truffle itself, I think that may be just open source. Time to the mailing list. You can download everything, which I think I think that's going to be the plan for the next few days, is get some of this stuff up and running and see what it looks like. So anyway, hopefully this has gotten you excited. I know I'm excited to have a look at this. I think Remix does a great job. We've had some, there are some little tricky bits on. So in summary, I think this is a very interesting product. I know it's becoming more popular. You hear about it in multiple places. So we're going to be looking at this over the next couple of days, and this tonight was just sort of like a brief introduction. So I will speak to you next time. Please, if you found this helpful, please please subscribe and ring the bell and share it with your friends. Take care. Thanks. Bye.